Cûraniel, Lady of the Desert Moon, Queen of the Shifting Sands. Cûraniel, Lady of the Desert Moon, Queen of the Shifting Sands. A name whispered on the wind across the primordial sands was not born, but became. From the dying heart of a star, a celestial tear of incandescent light fell upon the great desert, a singularity of pure, untamed energy. This wasn't a birth in the mortal sense. It was a genesis, a slow, breathtaking crystallization of starlight into elven form. Her skin, the hue of sun-baked sand kissed by moonlight. Her hair a cascade of shifting dunes. She is the desert made manifest. Cûraniel, the radiant, the sand-kissed, the moon's whisper, is not born of flesh and blood, but of starlight and desert dust. She is the living embodiment of the moon's first light upon the primordial sands, a fragment of celestial energy woven into the very fabric of the desert. Before time, before the stars ignited, there existed only the void, a boundless expanse of potential. From this void, a single, perfect moon emerged, irradiating an energy that shaped the nascent universe. This moon, however, was not whole. It fractured, its essence scattering across the cosmos. One such fragment, imbued with the very essence of creation, fell to a world still forming. It did not crash as a meteor, but became the desert, its energy shaping the dunes, the wind, and the life that would bloom within its harsh beauty. Cûraniel is this fragment, a beacon of hope and resilience in a land of extremes. She is not a goddess in the traditional sense, but the desert's heart, its unwavering spirit, her form shifting and ephemeral, appearing as a vision of moonlight and sand to those who are worthy. Control over sand and wind. Cûraniel can manipulate sand and wind with effortless grace. She can summon towering sandstorms, create shimmering mirages, sculpt the dunes into fantastical shapes, or whisper the wind into a soothing balm. Her control is not merely physical. She can sense the flow of sand, predicting shifts in the landscape, and anticipating the movements of the wind with uncanny accuracy. This extends to the very life within the sand. She can nurture or wither desert flora with a mere thought, influencing the growth and decay of life in the desert ecosystem. Lunar illumination. As a fragment of the primordial moon, Cûraniel commands lunar energy. She can amplify moonlight, creating dazzling displays of light and shadow, or focus it into beams of intense, searing energy. She can also manipulate the very shadows themselves, using them as shields, weapons, or even to create illusions that are nearly indistinguishable from reality. The intensity of her lunar power is directly tied to the moon's phases. During a full moon, her abilities are at their peak. Desert empathy. Cûraniel possesses a deep, almost mystical connection to the desert. She can sense the subtle vibrations of the land, feeling the tremors of earthquakes before they occur, or perceiving the faintest whispers of life hidden beneath the sands. She understands the language of the desert, interpreting the patterns of the wind, the shifting dunes, and the subtle movements of the creatures that call it home. This empathy extends to the emotions of those who dwell in the desert, allowing her to sense their needs and offer guidance, though she rarely intervenes directly. Healing and restoration. Cûraniel's touch can heal wounds, both physical and emotional. She can mend broken bones, soothe burns, and even restore vitality to withered plants. Her healing is not a quick fix, but a gentle restoration, working in harmony with the natural rhythms of the desert. She can also mend the very fabric of the land, healing scars left by conflict or natural disasters. This restorative power is particularly potent during the new moon, symbolizing renewal and rebirth. Limitations. While immensely powerful, Cûraniel's powers are intrinsically tied to the desert. Away from the sands, her abilities weaken significantly. Furthermore, her power is passive. She rarely actively attacks, preferring to guide and protect rather than conquer. Her strength lies in her connection to the land and her ability to harness the natural forces of the desert, making her a formidable protector, but not a ruthless conqueror. Thus, Cûraniel remains a silent guardian of the desert, a testament to the enduring power of creation itself. She is not a ruler, nor a judge, but a force of nature, a living embodiment of the desert's spirit, inspiring awe, wonder, and a profound respect for the delicate balance of life in even the harshest of landscapes. Her existence is a constant reminder that even from the seemingly barren, beauty, resilience, and boundless potential can bloom. She is the desert, and the desert is her.